can get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ali with DA, and welcome to This Is It Media. So we are back in the building again with another review of Miss Marvel episode 4, Seeing Red. We got my peoples in the house. Special guest. I guess she's not really a guest anymore. She gotta get her own shit out the fridge.
But I am special.
Yes, that is true. Cola, how you doing?
Outstanding, sir. Thank you for asking.
All right, and down below, my man Phenom 202, what's good with you?
I'm 202 DDA representative. Yo, man, let's talk about this episode, yo.
All right, well,
Let's get into it.
We'll jump right into this episode, and the episode starts off with them on the plane, on the way back to Pakistan.
Karachi.
Yes. So, last episode ended with your girl Kamala speaking with her grandma. She saw the vision of the train. She told her she had to come on home, and just like that, boom, it made it happen. I was like, damn, that didn't take much at all.
Exactly.
You know, that ain't just like a little trip. Like going to the corner store, they gotta go across the country. I mean, I said across the country, across the world. Yeah. So they meet up. She gets to meet some of her family, some cousins, aunts, and what have you. And honestly, really, it's just about, you know, they land in Pakistan, and we get to see it's a whole new city, a whole new scenery. A lot going on. It's a whole new world. A whole new world. So, Cola, what you think about this change of scenery?
I mean, I like the transition. I mean, it was just kind of crazy that, you know, all it took was Donnie saying like, hey, come through. And they're like, okay, let's come through. Like, aren't they still in school? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
I did, though. I actually researched that shit. I was like, didn't they just have like Eid Mubarak? I'm like, how the hell, like, she's still in school is in summertime, but Eid Mubarak is in May. So, and the marriage or the wedding should have been in like June-ish. So, yeah, they've been on summer break, yo. So it lines up.
Okay. All right. So then it makes sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, did you hear that dope ass intro though?
Oh yeah.
They changed up the intro just a little bit. I was over here feeling it like,
okay. Yeah, Marvel definitely did some things there as far as the intro. I wonder who's head of creative. I'm gonna have to look that up. Like who gets to make those decisions, those music decisions. Because honestly, all episodes, the outro music has been fire. Like the music during the episodes has been good. So shout out kudos to whoever is running the music over there.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
Definitely.
Yeah, they had a little soca vibe to it. You was dancing just like that.
Getting
the
it.
neck was moving. She was like, all right.
I'm telling you, I'm going to try to learn one of those dances one day.
Okay.
Yo, they be moving, yo.
I was going to say the next Bollywood joint.
Yes.
They got some rhythm, yo.
Oh, no, they definitely got skills. Yeah, you got to have some footwork to do all that. Right?
Yeah, yo.
Some rhythm. What you think about it, Phenom, that out there in the city of Karachi?
Yo, I mean, I really want to go see that for real. Like, because I don't know if it's like that. Because as far as it's being so busy, so crowded, and you know, it's just a billion people there. You know what I mean? I don't know if the airports, because you know we fly here, you can pretty much move to the airport safely. You ain't got to worry about people selling you shit and all that stuff. It's like really commercialized, but over there, it's like everybody there.
It's so like a market.
Exactly. Yeah, so I want to see. I want to know, like, if anybody from Pakistan is that really how it is in these airports over there? You know what I mean?
I'm sure they probably keeping it. I mean, you know, the people making the show, what's the
poetic license?
I don't want to say Middle Eastern. Is that what's that considered? South Asia? Anybody know? I don't
make me lie to you. I wasn't good at geography.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not good either. But I know the people behind the show, you know what I'm saying, have some certain ties to that area. So I'm sure it's pretty.
Probably the depiction is probably accurate.
Yes. And yes, those cities over there are crazy. Like the traffic is crazy. If you ever watch, I watched some different things on YouTube, not for the show, just in general, because I watched weird stuff like the most crowded slums in the world. But just the streets is ridiculous, man. I don't know how anybody gets anywhere. Like, you know what I mean? The traffic is wild over there. So Yeah.
What I thought was crazy too with the airport scene, it's like the cousins came to meet up with them, but didn't go with them anywhere. You know, it's like, so you're going to go through all that crowd just to say, okay, hi, auntie. Okay, bye.
Bye.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, so she gets to go. We go get to see grandma's house. Oh my god, you know, this house. Which was like, was it always this big? I was like, yo, they was living it up over there.
Right. Why would you leave?
Yeah, for real, for real.
Where that money come from, yo? Because you be seeing Pakistan, like you said, you watch a lot of slum shows. I've seen that shit too, and it don't look like that. So unless you got some money, you know what I'm saying? But they never say what grandma does or what grandpa did or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. A lot of dough probably exchanged hands during the Great Partition. Some things probably happened, you know what I'm saying? But yes, they have a nice house. She goes to I guess one of the rooms. It's her grandma's house, so they're all her rooms. But one of the rooms, and the grandma has like different pictures and paintings and everything up. So I thought that was interesting. You know, grandma out here doing her thing, artistic abilities.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, and I was curious with that too, because I was thinking like maybe that's where the visions were coming from. You know, like she's visualizing with art instead of like seeing it as the way Kamala saw it with the bangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, y'all. But my thing is, like, she sent Kamala the bangle with no instructions, yo. And that's the part I didn't understand. Like, you know, she sends her the bangle, but she knew why she sent her the bangle because she's a djinn. And she addressed that there. So I'm like, so they start talking about it. So I mean, we started getting some context.
Yes. Now I think she mentioned she wasn't sure though if she had like the power of the djinn though. Like she basically says like you're a djinn, but she didn't know if the Bengals was going to come alive or not. So, but we get to meet more of the family. Kamala and they go out to eat. They meet up with cousins again. Kamala gets in trouble because she's wearing jeans, dressed like a Jersey girl. They won't let her inside. So I guess we find out more about the customs and different things, you know, traditions over on that side of the world. So now you wear jeans, young lady, you can't come in here. So they outside in the heat, struggling. Yeah. But
my question is, mom already knew that. So why didn't she tell her like, hey, make sure to pack, you know, some dresses or, you know, something.
Exactly.
You know, so the girl wouldn't be struggling when she got there.
A lot of potholes in this episode. Let's keep moving, yo.
Bumps in the road, though. They're small bumps. They kept it moving. So, you know, from lunch, they go out. She goes out with the cousins. They're trying to, you know, show her around town. She's basically like, no, I just want to see the train station because it's history. And you was right. Just like the cousins dipped out the airport. They dipped out there quick. They was like, all right.
I know.
Well, you'll be fine. You'll just meet up with you tonight or what have you. I was like, yo, you're in a strange country, city, or whatever.
The cousins were dirtbags for that.
They were dirtbags in general. The male cousin was a dirtbag anyway. He just kept taking pot shots at Kamala, yo. So, But they left her in the streets of Karachi, yo. I'm like...
Right. No phone or anything. Like, you're in another country. You know she doesn't have a phone.
Yes. They just left her there with nothing. It's like, yo, make do. You'll be all right.
Right. So, people trying to take advantage of her. Guys trying to sell her a Polaroid picture for 500, you know, rubies or whatever that thing is.
Yeah. So she eventually found the train station. We get to the train station. She sees... It was a picture that I meant to go back and look at it and it had a saying on it, but I forgot what it said. I'm horrible. Y'all, anybody...
I don't even know what picture you're talking about.
Huh?
The mural on the wall.
The mural, there you go.
The mural.
Yeah, it said something, and it had Avengers on it also.
Yes. That's
it had Avengers on it? Damn, what the hell was I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the part that just drew me was the Avengers part.
Yeah, I'll just cut that shit out. I'm sorry. I let you know it. Sorry about that, folks. But we do get introduced to the Red Dagger. So she's out there. She's just looking at the mural or what have you. All of a sudden, a knife comes flying by, you know, and next thing you know, it's on and popping. Now I was just like, yo, this is out the blue. So
right.
So what you think about the fight scene? How was it? Go ahead, you know what?
I thought, I mean, yeah, it was out the blue. I like the fight scene. I mean, like I told you before in the other episodes, I don't know how she started knowing how to fight. She get the bangle, now she know how to fight, yo. It's crazy. But does anybody know anybody watch Into the Badlands at all?
Yeah, it's TK.
MK.
MK, I mean, I said TK.
Yeah. So
TK,
shout out to them. I hated him on the show. I like him on the show so far, yo. I thought the fight scene was dope, though.
Yeah. MK, Into the Badlands. He isn't a great actor, and I still don't think he. I mean, this episode, I guess he didn't have to do too much action, but he does good action scenes. So
yeah.
So
and I didn't know he was Pakistani, yo. So
there you
go. That made sense. I was like, I thought he was Hispanic or something like that. Nah, he's part Pakistani, part English or something like that.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So, what you think about Kareem?
Well, I mean, he was cool and everything. Like, I like the fight scene also, but I still don't see it as her knowing how to fight. Like, the majority of the time she's blocking. Yes. She's not really fighting, and then she's using those little jewel power things or whatever. But I mean, that's it. Like, she's not really, like, dude was kicking ass.
Oh yeah,
he was flipping things over. You know what I'm saying? Like he was kicking ass, but she's just like choom block. Like that's it.
Yeah, I'm with
but
you.
The thing I didn't like was the fact that they start fighting, and he's like, "Oh, you're not clandestine," and then she just goes with him.
Yeah,
like he was just trying to kill you a minute ago, like quite literally a minute ago, and you're like, oh, "Okay, I'll go with you wherever you're gonna go, strange man."
Yeah, that was wow. She definitely.
Yeah, that transition was not smooth at all.
Like that. But I'm with you, Cola. I think it's not so much she can fight for real. It's a lot of blocking, and a lot of it's just like instinct almost. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm about to get stabbed in the face. Ah! And it just pops up. You know what I'm saying? I'm falling down. Ah! It's like every time she screams, one pops out. You know what I'm saying? To save her ass. Yeah, but I don't really count that as fighting too much. Yeah, she's still horrible.
Yeah.
I agree, yo.
But yeah, so she does just follow Kareem, the man who just tried to put a knife in her neck. It's just like this. They go and meet everybody else. What is it? All the red daggers, and we do get a little bit of background on that as far as the history, what's going on. Is that when they read the words on the bangle? Maybe not.
No, it comes a little later.
That comes a little later. Mm-hmm. But we meet Waleed, as that's his name. I guess he seems to be in charge of this little crew here, and basically tells her, are they the djinn? Do they have a name, official name? The bad guys on here?
Clandestine.
Yeah, clandestine.
Clandestine. If they get their hands on the bangle, it's gonna be bad things that happen. So, when they went to, I guess it was a restaurant, they went back there. I was like, oh, they had a nice setup back there. So, with the Waleed and all this, with the background story, Cola, how you think that went along?
I thought that was interesting that there's like a difference between the clandestine and the djinn, whereas the other woman was basically making it seem like they were one. Like, oh, we're called all different things, as if it was the same thing, and it's not. So I like the distinction between the two.
Oh yeah. And what about you, Pino?
Hey, they're evil, man. So they were trying to get back home. That's what they told Kamala.
Right.
But they really trying to take over the world, like take over both like timelines or regions or whatever they call it. I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was. We needed an explanation. They filled it in. Like I said, it wasn't as smooth, but it was needed. So, what about you, O?
Oh no, I liked it, man. And you know what I'm saying? It gets introduced us to some new characters. I was hoping that, actually that they could go into more with Kamala. So I was thinking later on, so after that, she went back and then they went back out to the beach and everything. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more, but not really. They just played on this fish out of water story with her, pretty much, with her coming back to the homeland.
I kind of felt like they didn't need that scene, really.
Yeah, it was just kind of there.
Yeah, I mean, they got your little teenage teenage bonding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they must be real trusting over there. Because that was another one too. I was like, y'all just letting her go out at night? Like,
where's the people
Well,
at,
you
yo?
know, the grandmother said that she was out with her cousins.
Yeah.
That's what she told the mother or whatever, that she was going out with her cousins. So,
Okay.
you know, mom, of course, who's very overprotective, would have been like, hell no.
Yeah,
You just met that dude. He tried to kick your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she thought she was out with cousins. So, like, why would you object to that?
Yeah, and her mama wouldn't let her go to a party
Right.
in the neighborhood
Yeah,
she lived
that's
in. She damn sure ain't gonna let her kid go on Karachi somewhere, yo.
Yeah, Karachi.
Yeah.
But you know, backing up just a little bit, like
yeah.
when she met up with the dude, they handed her a vest. Was that this part, or did it come later?
That came later, the second time.
It came later.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll come back to it then.
But we can talk about, since we're on the mama, you know, also during this episode, we kind of got a little heart to heart with the mom and the grandma, so to speak. Well, I don't really. Her mom's kind of cold, so I don't know to say too much of a heart to heart. But basically,
like, yo, man, why you so messy, yo?
Yeah, I know. That's all
your
like,
mama like that. Yo. Like, yo,
why
clean this shit up, yo. What's up with this toffee boxes everywhere, yo?
I was like, I'll be like, yo, this is my house.
But you know, for me, I kind of felt like the dynamic between the two of them was kind of like the dynamic between Kamala and her mother.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Just like in reverse or whatever the case is, you know? So I was like, okay, so that's where she gets it from. Like her mom, Nani, goes hard on her and she goes hard on Kamala. Like it's basically the same thing, playing on each other's insecurities every single time, you know?
Yeah, seriously. And we get, you know, Kamala's mother gives us, I mean, basically like, it was a little messed up. She was like, yo, I left because I got tired of hearing your crazy stories and everybody making fun of me about your crazy stories. Which is wild, yo. She didn't just move to another city, yo.
Nah, she went thousands of miles away, yo.
Right.
She ran to another country.
But I mean, that also goes to show that she knows that they're jinn. Like her mother has basically, I guess, told her, if she's talking about all these crazy stories, her mother has told her about what's going on. So Kamala really could have said the same thing, you know, but she doesn't know that she knows. Yeah. You know, she just found out her grandmother knows, you know.
Yes. Yeah. So I wonder, I mean, I guess the mom just doesn't want to hear it, doesn't want to believe it, because maybe, you know, it does have a stigma. Because even back in the States, when she was with all the gossiping housewives, you know what I'm saying? They were all basically had little rumors about her grandma, or her great grandmother, and this and that. So news it traveled with her.
But she also the mother. You're right, because they was talking about it. The mother, like, she wanted to get away from the story. She get to the States and still hear the same stories.
Yeah. And
then even when the bangle came to the house, she didn't want to believe the stories, and that bangle was part of the stories. That's probably why she wanted to, like, she didn't throw it away. She just put it in the attic or whatever. You know what I mean? So a little cognitive dissonance going on. Yeah, it's a college phrase.
I was about to say
SAT word of the day.
I said it. You said it. Yeah, I'll believe it. Whatever. I didn't take any psychology classes, yo. You know what I'm saying? They was just tell me, you didn't get hugged as a child. I was like, whatever. But let's get back to the old point, because I'm sure her mother hugged her a lot. But she was like, get off me, get off me, get off me, you crazy woman.
Crazy lady.
Yeah, you crazy. So we can go ahead and jump into it. Like, I mean, I guess let's say what it is, like the main course of the episode is when Kamala goes back to meet with the Red Daggers again. At this point, that is when Wallet gave her the vest. Because he was talking about it may not be armor, but, you know, these threads have a lot of history. So what was you about to say about that, Cola?
Oh, well, you know, he basically said it's not the armor that you're used to, but, you know, it has the like the fabric of your ancestors or something like that. And so I'm wondering, like, if at some point it will protect her from something.
I got
you
it.
know,
Yeah, that's some good
That's a good
theory.
theory.
Yeah, that's a good theory right there. I'll say it's good foreshadowing only if they come through with it, but it's a good theory on your part. You should be in that writer's room. You should be in the writer's room. Yeah, so At this point, well, I guess we gotta jump back just a little bit. The clandestine, did I say that right?
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go. They was in a maximum security prison, but you know what I'm saying, bars can't hold Pootie Tang and the crew.
Huh?
Man, they, they can't hold them, you know, side eye tay. They break out the prison. I was the mom basically just let my boy Cameron, what is it? Cam, you know,
I'm
I
on.
said Cameron.
Hmm.
You know, I just think of Killer Cam. So she just left Killer Cam there, like, boom, you know, you made your decision. You know what I'm saying? You made your
That
choice.
was it was messed
You
up.
look at the enemy, you get to stay here in jail, basically.
Mm.
I mean, at this point, I'm almost thinking, is that really her child? Do you think that's really her son?
That's a good question.
I was actually wondering the same thing.
That's a good question.
'Cause I,
Yeah, she looked job old, you know,
I mean,
be
she
having
like
kids
a,
and
yeah,
stuff.
she about 100,
Yeah,
200.
but who's her dad, yo? So they like to get freaky, yo. The clandestines like to get freaky, yo. For
With
real.
the baby pappy.
Yeah, but I was just like, I couldn't imagine. I mean, even if he messed up or what have you, I mean, he made that choice or what have you. Maybe you'd be like, you can't come with us, but you just leave him in jail. Like,
Left him on
I,
whatever.
Well, no,
eh,
technically they broke him out.
well, I
You
guess
know,
they
like he
did.
was outside of the jail, but
But
he was
yeah,
wounded and they just left him
they
there.
just left him there, and I just can't see anybody. Because I believe, well, I don't know. Well, it might be all the pretty much Asian cultures. A lot of times, like them sons, they love the sons. Like the
Yeah,
sons get everything.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So for somebody to leave a mother to leave the son, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe she just picked him up off the street somewhere.
But he didn't want to. He messed up the plan, yo. He chose Kamala over his mama, yo, and she called him out on it. But let's circle back just a tad bit, yo. They got superpowers, don't they, yo?
Mm-hmm.
How they get chained up, yo? Like, you know what I'm saying? They had them chained up like this, walking. You know what I'm saying? And they
Because they hit
broke
him with
out.
the boom boom, like the guns came out shooting out like smoke circles, like
Yeah, maybe like energy
yeah,
beams or some shit,
yeah, the
yo.
ring lights hit him.
You know what I'm saying? But to go to your point, if they weren't gonna take him, why they wake him up, yo? They just want to wake him up so you can see him leaving, yo. Like, yo,
Yeah, basically,
this
make
was
them,
your ass get, yo.
yeah, make them suffer. Like, yeah.
It was
Watch,
crazy, yo.
like, watch me walk away, and just like that, I don't know. They could fly or what have you, but they on a
Oh,
plane next day. They right in Karachi.
was it
But
next
that was
day or same
but
day?
it felt like it was same day. I
Yeah.
was like, yo, you just broke out of prison. Like, how did you get tickets so quickly? Like,
They got clear TSA pre-check. They got it all.
yeah, I guess. Like, do they teleport? I was thinking they teleport. Like, how
Yeah,
did you
that's what I
get
was
there so
wondering.
quickly?
I was like, yeah, that was wild. But
And how did you know where she was? You
Well,
know?
I think I was thinking about that too, Cola.
Mm.
I think the mama can sense the energy
yeah,
because that's how she found her the first
That's how she
time
found the
the
first
first
time.
when
time.
she
That's right.
activated the bangle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So and when she had the vision of the train, I think the mom saw it too. I need to learn her
Yeah.
name.
yeah.
Yeah. It looked
Grandma
like they
saw
saw
it.
it
Yeah,
together.
they saw it together. So she probably was like,
Hmm.
yeah, she's going back to the, you know what I'm saying, to the
Hmm.
homeland.
Hmm.
So at this
So all
point,
three of them saw it. Then must have seen everything. Had
yeah,
those
the grandma
visions.
wasn't even
Yeah.
there.
The
I mean, she
grandma,
just saw the
yeah.
vision. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out how did Nani see it, and she's all the way on the other side of the world. So that's why I was wondering in the last episode, like if she had a bangle also, But now I'm thinking that maybe her power, like, is translates through art,
through the
Hmm.
art.
you know. But I don't
Yeah,
know. We'll see. I
Yeah,
guess
we'll
you
see.
we'll
know.
see. So one thing we did see was the clandestine kung fu fighting through the they just
Through the streets,
ransack,
yo.
Karachi.
they ransack the streets of Karachi, all types of damage. So
Hmm.
they come in, they get the fighting. While they show his skills, he got some skills. I was like, okay. My boy Kareem got skills. Everybody's doing work, and we get I thought it was a pretty epic. I mean, I'm not saying it's like the greatest fight scene or car chase scene in the world, but I really enjoyed it. Like all parts of it from the beginning to the end. What y'all think about this?
You go ahead, Cola.
Yeah, go ahead, Cola.
No, I liked it. I liked almost all of it, but no, I liked it a lot. I liked the little scene or whatever, especially when she used her power to push away from the truck when they were about to get hit.
Yeah, that was
you
cool.
know, that was pretty dope.
Yeah, hit the little ramp up, made them
right. But with old boy, do you think he's dead? I don't think he's dead.
No, I don't think Wallet's dead either. Yeah, he caught them knives in the back. I will say your boy's Cream was quick to leave him though. He was like, boom. She was like, help him. He's like, nah,
it's us or him. You know, that's the way I see it. It's us or him. Like, we're still alive to fight another day. Let's go.
He was like, no, it's too late for him with the quickness. He didn't even think twice. It was like, nope, let's go.
Yeah. I didn't think they were going to show any killings in this, yo. I'm not saying I'm an advocate for it, but I didn't expect that from her this season. With that, I mean, Winter Soldier, yes. I mean, somebody had to die in it. Loki, people died in it. This one, I thought this was more geared towards like a teenager, younger crowd. But you know, the Wally put them knives in the dude back too.
Killed yeah, he was just like,
yeah, he did.
Playing Destiny, yo.
2 of them.
Yeah.
But I was surprised when they died. I didn't think knives would do it just like that. Unless you think there's some special knives, you know what I'm saying? Some jinsus.
I mean, it might be because that's what they're trained to fight is the djinn. So
yeah, they might got some djinn knives, yo, something like that, like the Golden Child knife or something like that. I don't know.
Some vibranium.
Vibranium. It's Marvel. But that's the thing. I think like I don't. So how many clandestines were there? I know there was 2 women, and it was 3 dudes.
Yes. If you count the son, the guy with the belt.
Because
and then the 2 women.
Because Kareem killed one too.
Yeah, he did.
When they were out in the courtyard. So I think Waleed killed one and Kareem killed another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's when they manned up. I was like, okay. Like when they knew they didn't have anywhere else to go, they was just like, At first, I almost thought for a second that the clandestine, I can't even say clandestine. Somebody help me out there. You know, I got to mess it up. But I didn't think there was no action gonna come through. Like something else was just gonna happen. Like maybe while it was actually.
When they were standing
when they were waiting. Yeah, when they were waiting for him to come in.
Yeah,
but they came through and got the fighting for real. So, and I thought that was like that was definitely one of the better fight scenes. So they were getting it in all over the place, and eventually they came out on top. Well, I guess they came out on top, kind of, sort of, or it was just like a draw. But I guess they drew blood, so they get the win, yo. So shout out to Miss Marvel out here killing folks. In karate.
Well, and she did not kill anybody.
That's true. That's true.
All she does is block.
That's pretty much all she did.
Oh, she made big old fists too, though. She makes
fists too, and she flipped that one dude over. But even she looked shocked that she did that. Dude was like, okay. She was like, wow.
So. She did hit somebody with a truck, though. I'll give her that one too. I mean, he didn't die, but she definitely took him out. I was like, all right. She should
have kept going. I don't know why she did.
Oh, you go.
Why she abandoned the vehicle?
Yeah,
that's what I thought too, yo.
Cola hardcore. She just ran the dude over.
Look, it's us or them. Yes, that's literally what I would have been doing, forward and back. You know, it would have been on some, what's it, The Boys type vibes right there.
Oh, yeah.
Facts, yo.
Kept going.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think what happened after this fight scene.
That's it. She's about to get stabbed with the knife.
Yeah.
Hits the bangle.
Hits the bangle.
And she goes back to partition, yo.
Yes, the partition. So, do you think how the episode ended there? Do you think we're gonna stay in the past next episode?
That's a good question.
Yeah. I think so. And I have theories about that too.
Okay, well, there you go.
I have a couple of theories.
Let's line them up.
All right.
Put a 10-foot hat on. Coca-Cola's theories, thoughts and theories.
So, one of my thoughts is when Nani was telling her story about how she got separated from everybody, she said there were some stars or something that guided her back to her father.
Yes.
I'm thinking that was Kamala.
I was thinking that too. That's a good one.
I'm thinking that's Kamala.
Well, maybe it's one of them time loop things. So she's gonna come back in time and see her and guide her.
Right. Yeah.
Some Sixth Sense type shit, yo. She just walking around, nobody see her, but she can. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
And I'm definitely thinking that she's going to bump into her great grandmother, whatever her name is, Aisha. Yeah, I think she's going to bump into her. And she's going to she's either going to watch what happens to her, or she's going to actually interact with her. And that's what's going to set the course for everything else that's happening in the future.
Yeah.
That's why Writer's Room. That's your new name is Writer's Room. Because I can definitely see all of that happening. It'll be one of those time loop type of things. You know what I'm saying? What came first, the chicken or the egg? But she's gonna go back in time, help them out. It's like you said, set everything in motion.
Hey, maybe she even finds that second bangle and hides it somewhere so she can get it in the future.
Oh,
because they never found the second bangle.
They didn't find the second one.
Oh, they're gonna find the second bangle somewhere, yo.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they even mentioned it, that they're gonna find it somewhere.
Yeah.
Even if it's the last episode, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see the mama from the clandestine getting hold of it, and then her and Miss Marvel having a little epic battle.
Yeah, how many episodes of this is it? Is it 6?
Oh gosh, that means then wait, this is the 4th one. Never mind.
Yeah,
I was about to say
like 2 more, I think. Yeah.
What you think? You think they'll stay in the past as well?
Hey, what my shirt say?
Maybe.
I don't know, but that's the thing. So it could be, them. She getting there. I mean, do I want to see a whole episode of her in the big partition? I wouldn't mind seeing it. I mean, but that's me putting my history hat on. I love that stuff. I read about it. I went to YouTube and started listening to it. It was really fucked up, man. I feel bad for y'all for separating that country like that. Was crazy, yo. But just when they panned out and you just saw all the people, all the chaos of people trying to deport.
Oh yeah.
Like I was like, dang, yo, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have all those extras. Was that CGI, yo? Which I think.
I'm sure. Just probably extras.
I think it was both.
A whole bunch of people out there.
I think it was both.
Yeah. Modern technology, yo. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I want to see what this story goes and see her interaction. She's definitely gonna find her grandma and her great grandma. It's inevitable. I mean, that's how it's gonna be. So what you think, Oh?
Yeah. I think they'll be in the past just for a second. I mean, probably not the whole episode, but I definitely. Honestly, what Writer's Room Cola said would be good for me, you know what I'm saying? Especially if she ends up being the one that does the stars that leads her to the train or what have you.
Yeah.
That would be dope. I think that would be real dope. So hopefully they come through with something, as good or better. Because they don't, we don't have to send this tape to them, Somebody's going to have to cut you a check, Cola.
Give me my money.
Basically, we don't have to. But I just looked at it. There's 2 more episodes left, so it looks like it's a 6-episode season. So, the guests don't have to be short. Yeah. I wonder why they only did 6 for this. I guess that's Disney's new thing, huh? 6 for everything.
But like if we follow Corey's theory, if this is a big introductory, like. Short limited series for Miss Marvel, so she can go with young Avengers. It might be shaping up with that.
Well, I think she's already confirmed to be in the next Captain Marvel, right? I believe she's gonna be in the movie.
That'd be. I mean, you got to. I mean, she's a Captain Marvel fan, so it makes sense for her to cross paths with her. Yeah, they've been teasing it out.
Don't quote me on that, but I believe I believe they are already have her in the mix for that to be in the next Captain Marvel.
All right.
I'm curious of this though, right? So, there's Captain Marvel and then there's Ms. Marvel, right? Isn't Ms. normally distinctive for somebody who's older?
No.
So
you
I
don't
was
know if she's married or not.
No, Miss.
Right.
You don't know. But I just thought you just meant that you're not married.
I don't know. Like I always just thought it was like I think I always thought for a younger person it was
It's
Miss.
Miss
You know, and
MISS.
for an older person who's not married, because she's not even in a married, you know, age at this point, you know, but for an older woman like myself, it would be like a Ms. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I first saw like the before I saw the advertisements for it, when I just saw like, you know, they had like the little labels out, I was really thinking it was an older woman.
Me too.
You know,
I didn't know it was gonna be a teenage story, yo. But
right.
I'm with it. I mean, I think you know, kind of wrap it up and give my synopsis of. I thought this episode it was very colorful. I mean, I like the action. It was a little slow for my taste at the beginning. It was a lot of setup. You know what I mean? Like her meeting her family and all that stuff. I mean, but it seemed really slow. But when it got to the fight scenes and the action, I liked it, yo. And I even liked the end because that was a great tease. What's going to happen next episode with the big partition, yo. So.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What are your thoughts on this, Cole?
Oh, same. I mean, I didn't really think it was slow because I mean, for me, you just have to kind of build the story, you know, so I appreciate the story building. And then all the little like nuggets that they were trying to give out there, I was trying to pick up on them as they were dropping it. I was like, oh, okay, fabric, armor. Oh, okay, we're talking about stars. Okay, like how is this all going to come back, you know? So like I was in detective mode when I was watching it. And with the fight scenes were great. But you know, I don't have as high expectations as Phenom does with that, you know, with the whole like, oh, she just came out like with kung fu moves. Like
I'm bougie, I'm bougie like that.
It was blocking. That's what I would be doing. And as Ollie said, it just looked like instinct. Like, okay, stop. Okay, stop. Okay, it happened. All right, great.
My ass be having a force field the whole goddamn time, yo. Anybody hit my ass, yo.
But I don't think she can hold it that long. She just
did
started.
it with the family that almost got ran over in the street.
What's that?
I mean, but again,
once
it
she
was
makes them, it's
instinct.
just there.
You know, it was adrenaline. You know.
I've been practicing that shit, yo. Force field every time. Force field.
She was practicing, yo, but then she fell in love. She left my man Bruno. Bruno was like, yo, let's go practice.
She need a boyfriend, yo. She fell in love with Cameron, then she fell in love with Kareem, yo. She needed.
She falls in love in every episode. Like real talk, in a way, she's kind of in love with Bruno too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But we don't talk about Bruno.
So that teenage love, I guess, you know.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had a million crushes when I was younger. So.
Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Yes, this episode, I like this episode a lot. I definitely like the change of scenery. I was happy that they went over there, you know, give us something new, give us something fresh, and add on to the story, you know, especially as far as meeting the Red Daggers, getting the background story, and everybody knows I'm a fight scene type of guy. I like the action, you know, so it had a lot of action this episode, and it was done well, even though it's not like bloody and all that, you know. I don't need to see. It doesn't have to always be like we mentioned it before, like the boys type of stuff, you know. What I'm saying? I don't need to see people blowing up and everything.
Keep it in the Marvel universe, Deadpool, because Deadpool's coming to Disney, so they ain't changing it. So
I can't wait.
Yeah. So. But yeah, it has definitely some good fight scenes. We get the good backstory, and as you know, what I'm saying, left us with a little teaser for the next episode. So it's definitely got me waiting. Wednesday can't come fast enough. So for real, this whole series so far has been pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to lie, it's better than I thought it was going to be. So.
Yeah, I didn't really have any expectations for it. So, you know, I'm just glad it exceeded the expectations I didn't have.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because honestly, I didn't know what to expect, yo. I just like, just not let it be Captain Marvel. Cause...
Yeah, that was kind of dry.
Yeah,
that was kind of dry.
I can't even tell you not anything that happened in that movie.
I
mean, she got powers.
Yeah, they act like it's important to the universe, but really it's not. The only thing... They could have just been like, yo, some white woman got a bunch of powers, so when we fight Thanos, you don't understand why she can whoop his ass. Like, that's pretty much it. The movie served no purpose. So I also wonder what the next movie's going to be.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just wondering how the next movie, because actually the next movie is gonna actually have a girl from a lady from WandaVision in it too. Because at one point she was one of the Captain
Rambo.
Marvels too, Rambo.
Yeah, Monica Rambo. Yeah.
So she's gonna actually be in. I believe they said she's gonna actually be in the movie as well. So it's gonna be almost like some multiverse shit going on.
Well, is it going to be multiverse, or is it going to be like her as her character on Earth?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
But I thought
she might just be Rambo in the show.
I thought Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel and Rambo's mother knew each other. See, that's what we need. Corey would have been here filling in everything. Yeah. But I think they have a relationship, and that's her daughter, because she came and saw her when she was young. I do remember that.
Right, but I thought that she was the daughter of the chick from WandaVision, the black woman that went into the, or was it the other way around?
It's the other way around.
Okay.
So I want to say in Captain Marvel, when Captain Marvel came to that farmhouse or whatever, was talking to the black lady, the little girl, I think it was Monica Rambo.
Okay.
I want to say that. I'm saying it with confidence. I really believe that happened. Shout out to Corey Roy, because I know I'm right on this show.
Well, there you go. You're right, yo. So
we need our resident nerd, man.
Monica Rambo's mom is Maria Photon Rambo. She was a former United States Air Force pilot, but she's, the mother of Monica Rambo, and she became best friends with Carol Danvers. So there you go. They all was fam.
But I thought that okay.
Marvel done fucked up everybody, yo. But that's really what happened. I do remember that. I remember them interacting in Captain Marvel, yo. So I did remember something.
Right, because I was thinking that the mother from Captain Marvel was Carol Danvers' best friend, and I thought that was the chick that was in the
WandaVision. No, she went to see her mom.
No, that was her mom in WandaVision.
Yeah.
No, her mom was in the hospital because she's like, "Hey, where my mom at?" And her mom was gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she got blipped. I think then Monica Rambo got blipped.
Yeah.
She came back.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
Cheese and rice, man. You really do need a timeline for these things.
Yeah. Honestly, it's so deep now.
These are nerd stories. Like, you know how your grandma had the stories like Young and the Restless and General Hospital? This is nerd General Hospital right here.
That's exactly what it is.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
And all the spin-offs and everything else.
Yes, indeed, So, that's pretty much wraps it up for Miss Marvel episode 4, The Seeing Red, and definitely, I guess we're all excited for next week. So, episode 5 and 6, the Lumen, and we'll be back for those as well. So, any parting words, Cola?
No, just continue to bring that big auntie energy as I do. I'm the Khaleesi of the group.
There you go.
And what about you, Phenom? Any parting words?
This is It Media. Check out the channel. Like, share, subscribe. We got a lot of content out there. Just fuck with the show.
There it is. And I'm just on what's the word? I was going to say mirror those words. What's it called when you just say when it's repeat?
Echo?
Echo. There we go. God damn, man. That's what we can echo those thoughts and sentiments. Share, like, subscribe. This is it. Thank you for watching, and we're out.
Peace. Because this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with